Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio. I am your pal, SeiferKatt, here with another Factorio stream. It's not like every other Factorio stream except this stream, I'm doing something different. Well, not really, I'm doing the same thing, but I'm just not doing the exact same thing. So, first off, what we need is more trains, because we apparently ran out of trains. Odama, congratulations on fastest cat tower. Thank you for the train in the morning. Solbin, thank you for the increase of quality. Excellent. I'm wearing a bluish t-shirt that says Dad Goals. Panda got it for me because she felt like I needed a Father's Day t-shirt, so I'm wearing it on stream because I can. And if that's not reason enough to do something, I don't know what is. I feel like things are jammed that shouldn't be jammed. Brakes. Small parts. See, again. You're never the same, water under the bridge. I suppose that's true. You can't hope to be the same, I suppose, can you? Okay, it looks like all my small parts just kind of broke for the same reason. I think there was a time where small parts was not doing what it was supposed to do. Which worries me. Is that still the case? Could be. Okay, anyway, got trains, got carriages. I'm gonna need more carriages than that, actually. Do I need fluid wagons? Yes, but I've got them. You know what? Add 2 more fluid wagons. There we go. You know what I hate? Water under the bridge? That's the correct statement. When people say, oh, it's water over the bridge. That's a problem, people. You got water over the bridge, people are going to die. Oh, it's water over the bridge. We're going to get some research going, apparently. We don't really have much aside from turds now. We'll get these text plates going. Because at some point someone may want to name a station, and I want to make sure we've got the best opportunity to name a station. You know what? Say what you want about Star Wars Episode 1. Misa thinks some people gonna die is a wonderful line from Jar Jar Binks. I mean, yeah, Jar Jar, Misa thinks some people are gonna die. You're quite right. You Sith Lord. Do we get the projectile damage? There's no reason to right now when we could actually research Rook's updates. Why is that not wanting to go anywhere? Because it's not... Can it not? Does it not know how? Oh, maybe the refuel station was full? Maybe the refuel station was full. I don't know. Regardless... Okay, cool. Now, I don't remember exactly what I needed from here. I feel like I needed a borax in. But that's not... What else do we need? We need zinc. We need zinc out. Yes. Wasn't thinking about it. I feel like this is going to be another one of these. Zinc is something I'm going to need a new station for in the future anyway. Oh. No, wait, we do this properly. We've done this before. We do it this way, and then you never have to think again. There's one thing SeiferKatt hates doing while playing Factorio, it's thinking. And immediately people are like, I understand everything that goes wrong in this gameplay now. Are you zinking what I'm zinking? I don't know. Where are we going to find a 2-2 that shape? You prefer a 33? To be fair, I said shape, not size. I messed up. I meant to say size. A 3x3? Oh, I thought you were saying a size 33 2-2. And like a 2-2? Oh, god damn it. Oh! Oh! Dancers wear 2-2s. Factorio engineers wear 3-3s. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. I wish I didn't. That was actually easier than expected. Now, zinc comes from over here. Not particularly good at what it does, but we can probably improve zinc in the near future. Yeah, we don't really make a lot of zinc, do we? I didn't zinc that one through, I suppose. Also, what I don't have is any inserters, so let's just go get some inserters real quick. We need to get a few things. That's okay, that's literally why this train line exists. Ah, I'm loving this train line to be able to just go and collect stuff. Zinc plate. Zinc. Always that last letter that gets you. You know, it's the last letter that gets you in those important emails where you say, instead of regards, you say retards, and you're just like, why did I get in the habit of, like, finishing off an email and just hitting send? Although, I've got a way around that these days. People both love and hate this. They love the idea of it, and then they realize the downside of it. Whenever I send an email at work, there's a rule on it that it must wait an additional minute before it sends. Now, it's really useful when you just go and make those little mistakes and go, ah, shit. You know, really useful then, because let's be honest, they happen. No one is infallible. Really annoying when you say to someone, yeah, I'll just send that, flick that along to you real quick, because then they have to wait for it, and they're like, I thought you said you were sending it. It's like, yeah, it takes a minute, like by design. And they're like, why did you design it this way? And it's like, I'm not a software guy. Which they should already know, since I'm not a software guy, but... And there's probably a way to stop it from doing that, but it will probably take longer than a minute to set it up as a temporary measure. So I ain't doing that. Okay. I'd love to get some biomass power plants up soon, but I don't see that happening today. My main goal today is probably get iron going properly. That would make me very happy if I can get iron going. Let's see. Get some more medium poles. We're still building those manually. That's okay. We can sort that out later. Do I need anything else right now? No, we should have everything we need. How are we for pumps? How are we for pipes? We are shockingly bad at pipes. Okay, we're shockingly acceptable at pipes. Got it. I'm shocked either way is the point. Actually... yeah, it's fine. Why are you blinking? Why are you blinking, son? Shouldn't be blinking. Okay, now it's happy. I feel like I still didn't get enough inserters. Not inserters, sorry, belts. Oof, what's my plan here? Questions I do not have the answer to on a regular basis. What was my plan? Somehow I was thinking about rigging that all up to here. I think we're gonna move the iron processing all to the side.
Did someone order quality?
Decrease quality? Odaba? I wouldn't have it any other way from you. From you? I expect exactly that. Actually. And at that point, everything is managed. And we have a slightly cleaner line to deal with. Burn a couple of things that I don't feel like I really want. Native flora cannot be burned, that seems about right. We're managed. Maybe. Possible. Burn the sap. Look, there's plenty of sap around. We might need to move zinc production later. That's okay. If we need to move zinc, it's not a big deal. We just move the station. Which reminds me, did I fix the copper thing? Yeah, kind of, yeah, kind of no. Copper is being managed, is being made. Oh, well managed. Right, yes, I said managed before. I understand 100% where that came from now. Before I was 50% sure where it came from, and now I am 100% sure. That's how SeiferKatt rolls. Pretending he understands something for longer than he really should, and then goes, "Oh, that was the joke." SeiferKatt, master of disguise. Do I need that much zinc, actually? I'm pretty sure I probably will. Let's just check. Zinc. You know what? Probably. I said disguise. I didn't say master of the skies. I'm more than happy to either accept as correct or refund your points. Those are your options. It's true. That is true. That's true. Oh, wait. How do we connect? There we go. Okay, refund is fine. Alright, we'll get onto it at some point. Okay. I should probably do it now, because otherwise I will forget. Look. Anyone other than Odaba. And Dave. And... actually, I'd do it for anyone. My goodness, we're... I'm going to clear out some of these things. Okay. Problem solved. Okay, now near the water is dangerous for me. That is true. Heard that. Oh, that's vaguely a problem. By vaguely, I mean that is a problem. Okay, let's not worry about that right now. Now's not the time to worry about potential problems. Now's the time for action and delight. I'm not going to say orgasmic delight, but, you know, if the shoe fits. This is me trying to insist that I'm Slaanesh. I am not Slaanesh. I will never be Slaanesh. I just want to be Slaanesh so bad. Orgasmic into a shoe? No? No? But you know what? I'm respecting your right to do so. So long as it's not my shoe, I'm respecting your rights. I'm a little disgusted. I'm quite disgusted, actually. But I'm on the internet a lot. It's not the worst I've seen or heard of. Legitimately thinks, have I seen this before? No, I don't think I have. But at the same time, I'm really not sure. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. We're going to start emptying these out, I think. Oh god, look at all that ash you have to deal with one day. Another argument in favor of Crocs, they rinse right off. Mods, kill that man. I have no mods. He lives another day. Tara, good joke. Good joke. That's good. I'm very pleased with that one. Well done. That's clever. I didn't see that one coming. Well done. Okay. We also need to make lead antimony, which is made in a smelter. You know, that's about to say about those who smelt it, they also happen to dealt it. We need ceramic and iron plates. Yeah, we do. Okay. I need 150... Oh, I've got 150. Well then, never mind. Oh yeah, we're coming up to reassessment, aren't we? Well, I mean, we're coming up, meaning at the end of all this bullshit, we go for reassessment, but... I think everyone can see the writing on the wall, right? I don't think anyone thinks it's going to be the end of it at the end of this. I certainly don't think it's going to be the end of it on the next science. Who knows? there's still probably like 300 hours left into the next science. Maybe I break. Ooh, isn't it exciting? Isn't it fun to watch a streamer break? It's like I always say, if I don't see a streamer crying by the end of the stream, I shouldn't watch that person again. Yes, that means if you haven't seen me cry by the end of the stream, you actually have full rights to not watch me anymore. And I respect that by my own rules. You can do what you want though, you're not me. Thank God for that, for both of us. Unless I'm watching my streams, like my old streams, in which case you are me. Get back to work, buddy. I know you're supposed to be doing something more serious than watching your old stream. You know what? I like the fact that I called myself buddy. The disrespect, the fake respect for myself there, I appreciate. Hey, buddy, get back to work. People are like, oh, he respects himself. Nah, that's not respect. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, plastic, probably. I love how much ash this all takes. When I designed this, antimony was not something I'd considered. This was for intermetallics, wasn't it? We need a better fuel source. Is there such thing as a better fuel source? Solid fuel values, yes there is. At the moment we're using raw coal, which is like 3. Fish are 10 megajoules? What? Damn, fish are OP. We can do canisters, but that becomes a problem in itself. Hang on. We've got methane over here. Oh wait, I can't use that anyway. Which is its own fuel type, can't be used just anyway, okay. Right, okay, I'm glad that we checked this before I got too into the idea. How good is Coke? Coke is 5 megajoules each. Right, yes, it is. So that goes 6 or 3. Overall, though, it's better. Coke is generally a great source. Yeah. Maybe that's what we'll do. It's slightly weaker for the crushed coal part. For everything else, it's better. Coke is the charcoal of wood. Yeah. I think I remember seeing that on the advertising slogans.
Quality.
Quality is going to nothing as per Odava's request. You get that. I still haven't got a button for that to be done quickly. Classic Seifer. Okay, we might... let's just put a pin on this. Okay. We're gonna need grenades. We haven't really got a train network over to the grenades yet. But we're gonna set up the grenades anyway because I keep needing them. At least for the time being. My car's over with the shit. This is not a metaphorical concept, this is a literal concept. That is where my car is. With the shit. I like how rocks don't repair over time, but trees do. Would it be faster to steal a train for a brief moment? Probably. Where would I steal it to? Over here, maybe? Well, that's annoying. Glad we caught that one. Let's just go back a couple of steps, fix that up before I forget. That's a classic funny mistake. No, it's the wrong one. We want to go further along. Although... that's a classic funny, though. And do that. Which is probably an important thing because that's quite a major important line. Okay, let's go. I love trains. They're so good. They make life so worth living. I do have to walk a little bit, but not nearly as far as I had to without the train. I'd throw a grenade, steal some of the trees, but that's literally the problem we've got. Hello, grenades. How doth thee be? I mean, you're not grenades yet, I suppose. That's literally the problem. Gunpowder has fuel value. Of course it does. We probably need to increase the stack size of this. Not the stack size, sorry, the we are having shortage of saline water. Yeah, I'm sure we are. I don't think that even surprises me, because I think we always designed this with the intent of having a shortage of saline water. Wait. No, the saline water's just going to a hole with no way of keeping it out of the hole. That's just poor design. Okay. We're going to move my hole, as you do. We're going to set a counter thing in there. And then we're going to say, hey, if saline water is greater than 30k, 25k, just drop the saline in the hole. And if it's not, please don't. Okay, at some point I would love to get the train network over here. It hasn't happened yet, but it'll come. I don't know why, whenever I think about a train station being built in a new place, I always think about the old TV show Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I never watched it, but I always think about it. There was an episode where, like, the train station was built and the first train came into town. And for some reason, that stuck as a core memory, and I do not know why. As I said, I didn't watch the show. So it's a strange core memory. Maybe I just saw a train and I got excited about it. That sounds like something that would happen to me. Okay. So, what was I actually going to do? Oh, yeah, I was building this up here, wasn't I? How do I want to do this? I guess I just go over here. There's no copper there right now. The copper unloading is still a bit slow by design. But also copper does not seem to be short of anything, so it's okay. Look at that, 2 trains on the same line for a little bit. It did break there, but that's okay. I think let's just be happy that it worked mostly. Don't be sad that it failed, be happy that it worked for a little bit. Smile because it happened. I do not have enough grenades to get through here. But by gods, I'm gonna try. You know what? I did have enough grenades. It's a Christmas miracle. Assuming your Christmas miracles involve grenades. Which, mine don't. But I'm not going to be over here judging how your Christmas miracles work. You know? Be pretty bloody rich coming from me being like, oh, this is how Christmas miracles work. No. And even if you don't celebrate Christmas, you're allowed a Christmas miracle. Okay? Everyone's allowed a Christmas miracle on this channel. Even during the month of September. Especially during the month of September. Oh. I was like, why is it not working? Because you're standing in it, you dingus. I wonder if there's definitely got to be people who do not celebrate any sort of Christmas or anything, even though, like, they're like, we don't celebrate any sort of Christmas or religion because we're not that religion, and they just completely... I mean, yeah, why would you celebrate a thing that you didn't have anything towards, I suppose? Anyway, moving on. I just sort of made a conclusion on my own and realized, yeah, that does make logical sense. Okay, we need to... Can I use that methane? Why did I not use that methane? It's free methane. We'll get another thing as well, but we'll take that methane too. It's free real estate. We can just have a tank of methane. It's, as they say, free real estate. And we'll build a little cute tank around it. So that way, if we ever get too much methane, we can still burn it off. What if we have not enough methane? Well, that's a different problem again, isn't it? The first stuff we're going to do is big tank. I miss my grenades. They did a good job, though. You know, don't be sad because it's over. Be happy that the deforestation happened. Uh, 100k, okay, so that's quite a lot. Over 98k. There we go. So, sure, methane's not the necessarily best fuel, but it'll do the job. It's free real estate, as stated before. Yeah, I don't even need two. One will suffice. And then lead. And that's just one. Okay, that gives my lead antimony alloy. Which then we'll run past the manure. How much liquid poo do we have? Not a ton, actually. But it's going fine. So now we're going to do that. Yeah, it kind of works the opposite way right now, but it'll fix itself at the end of this process, don't worry. Then it's just about collecting everything together now. And then we have batteries. Do the batteries need any particular fancy machine? Chemical plants. I believe we already built those. We did. So my plan is... down here is where we're going to collect everything. Past the shit. Like here. Here is where we collect everything we need. Okay. Aluminum graphite. Okay, we'll get graphite too. Oh, hang on, how much of a... doesn't even take that much of a belt. Why don't we just go like this? This just looks like a good place to build it, quite frankly. I know I was suggesting building it up there, but down there, but this is actually probably better. Although we do need to still build bolts. So we need zinc. Oh, glass. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I forgot all about glass. Oh, also... that is disappointingly terrible. We can probably fix that as well. The coal was needed elsewhere, right? Specifically, coal was needed for this, right? Yes. But there is no reason why we can't coke it up with another machine. How do we go? It's a high pressure furnace. Do we have high pressure furnaces? Probably not. Nah, we're short a bunch of crap. Coke it up, yo. That's alright, we'll fix that later. We don't need to have that always visible, nor do we need to have that one always visible. Okay. Confirm. Confirm. Fix and post? Yeah, clearly. Hey Zoe. Okay. Get rid of these trees. I wish I had grenades, but you know, what can you do? Threw them all away. I mean, you threw them at trees, so it's not like you wasted them. Remember what they say, a tree thrown at a tree thrown at a grenade? What? A grenade thrown at a tree is never wasted. That's what they say. And I like to think they know what they're talking about. Right, this is going to be a bit more of a problem. This is the sort of problem in these decider combinators which we don't actually have yet. So what I'm going to do... Big grenade got me. Big grenade always gets me. Iron. Plates. Yeah, there we go. Iron plates is greater than 2k. Output is check. That'll be less than 2k. Don't worry about the fact that it's not working yet, we'll fix that later too. We may have put them around the wrong way actually. The idea is I want this last one to here, and I want these... Yeah, that's around the wrong way then. Okay. Yeah, let's try that again, shall we? So yes, it won't do anything yet, but it doesn't need to yet. Check equals 4. Right, it's not going to do anything at all because we don't have any iron plates. That makes sense. So we are going to have to drive it here manually for the first time. Big grenade sounds terrifying. Like, I know all these big things are terrifying, but big grenade is concerning. You started a Py run, text went by so fast you couldn't mentally process what was being researched. I've been told that when I had that problem, it's because I was building too much research. What's going to happen if it's anything like what happened to me? You're going to get into a situation where all of a sudden you have no text research for like 20 hours. Or you could just start a run with 100 times tech cost. which I suppose is another option. Ah. I don't think I think trust that you've built your initial starting tech too big and just keep going. Like people are like, oh, 5 tick per minute is okay. And I think big tech has made us think that that's not okay, and it is. We've been lied to by big tech, is what I'm saying. Yeah, just go. I mean, why make the game more difficult for you? Pi is not known for being the quick mod. I mean, look, I've never finished Pi myself. I am only 80 hours into it, which is very funny saying without context of Pi. I think don't try to make the game more complicated than it already is. You missed the building of assembly lines from regular Factorio. In Pi you get to that later, but none of it is early. That is true, that is correct. Pi is not that mod. And I think if you're building it that way, you're probably overbuilding. Which is fine if you're okay with that, just know that when you overbuild, a lot of your machines will just turn off when you are done with your research. Which again is fine if you're okay with that. That's probably fine for now. That's kind of fun. Like, Pi is a marathon, not a sprint. I have a train that transports just lamps. I do. It was, and you know what the best part is? It was the first train I built too. I'm probably going to turn that into a Cybersyn network eventually, but I haven't got there yet. That's probably too much. It's surprisingly relevant with the way I've got methane. Is there a current Pi speedrun record? I don't want to know if there is. Bacon, bacon. Pretty demoralizing to find out it's 60 hours. It's not 60 hours. There is no flipping way it is 60 hours. The research itself is... No, it's not, Zoe. You can't... Don't lie to me like that. You know it's not true. You know what? Actually, I don't give a shit. If it's 60 hours, it's 60 hours. I'm not a speedrunner. Well, I guess I'm a #1 speedrunner Factorio in a sense, but, you know, generally I'm not. I forgot. I am a speedrunner. Best in the world, #1. Some conditions may apply. I always forget that I'm a #1 Factorio speedrunner. It's just ingrained in who I am as a person, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, it's no big deal. No big deal, people. I'm just a #1 speedrunner. You could be too, but please don't, because it's the only thing of value I have in my life. That is, just in case you're unaware, a joke. Why is that not connected properly? Oh, hi. Look, honestly, I think the fact that people speedrun Factorio in the beginning is a weird thing to do. Oh shoot, my train is getting its coal ripped out of it. My Darkest Dungeon speedrun. Did I have a dark? I don't think I speedran dark. I don't think I attempted to speedrun Darkest Dungeon. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that. Unless it was like the losing speedrun, which I think I joked about. How fast can you lose Darkest Dungeon, the speedrun? It's a legitimate question. Okay, we need to get more belts, so we're gonna actually... We're not gonna make the train go up there, we'll make the train go over here. I mean, I think I only have speedrun categories in Factorio. I don't think I've run any other game. I've certainly considered running other games, but never seriously. That's the important thing to note. My masochism has limits. So I hold the ironic speedrun record. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure I don't hold a speedrun record in Darkest Dungeon. I wasn't really trying. I mean, the speedrun that I have, speedrunners looked at the time and went, wait, it's a duos thing, and the duo took longer than the solo. And then Splee's like, yeah, I can do a faster solo as well, given the fact that Splee was in the duos. Splee is faster without me. And I think that says a little something about me and Splee. About our teamwork, about our camaraderie, about our budding romance, all of those things. Maybe not the budding romance thing, I'm getting weird there, and I've just creeped myself out. I think it says more about Splee than it says about you. Exactly. Splee's actually a speedrunner. He just let me, like, sit on his coattails and just F up a speedrun. That's honestly not what a speedrunner should do. Honestly, I'm quite disappointed in Splee even letting that happen. Yeah, I thought better of Splee. But, you know. What can you do? You know, what can you do? Okay, so we're going to do this. Make some warm bricks. We're going to put in, say... I don't know. How's many is a good number of bricks to put in? $120 bricks. Where did I get that number from? It's a little place I like to call my ass. Hey, it's Maholic. How you doing, Maholic? How's everyone doing? What do we do with the cold coke oven gas? How's everyone doing? What has Maholic been up to? That's the real question. Maholic has been playing, has been Noita. He's been playing Factorio. Damn. Maholic will become a vibe coder. Huh. It's always nice to know that I didn't actually, you know, didn't need to respect Maholic that much. I'm joking. So we get the coke oven gas, it warms up my rocks. And then what do we do? Why would we heat it up again? I guess after it's cold, then we just make it leave. I mean, it's 100 degrees, it's not that cold. We're cooking rocks, yeah. Some people pound sand, I cook rocks. Oh, we need to get some pressurized air. Iron plates for that. But I have iron here now. Good coke and rocks. Yeah. I think I need 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It takes 8 seconds, then it takes 2 seconds. And with the warm air, oh, we're gonna need another glassworks, aren't we? I don't know if we have what you need for glassworks. Iron plates, air core, inductors. That's copper. For now, we'll just put the hot air in there. Just fill a box of hot air. Have I checked out Silksong yet? No, I haven't. I haven't played it at all. I haven't bought it. I am trying to do a thing where I play a game to the point that I'm done with it, and then I play a new game. I've happened to pick up a visual novel that's 200 hours long by mistake. And it's like, well, that's fine, because I'm likely not going to finish it, right? I think I don't know how much I'm going to finish it, but holy shit, I'm so invested in it. So I'm going to be a little while, I think. I didn't anticipate to be as invested about this game as I thought I would. But I'm here now. So that's kind of what's happened. You King Yappa novella? I've heard good things about Silksong. And I do want to play it. I do, like, part of me wants to play it on stream because I played Hollow Knight on stream. But at the same time, when I played Hollow Knight on stream, I had played it before a voice boss incoming. So I don't know if I want to do that on stream. I haven't figured it out. So do it on YouTube. I'll do you on YouTube. Sorry, that got personal. C4 novella. See, wouldn't that be Infa? Oh, I'm not streaming that game. No, God, no, I'm not streaming. Friggin' what's it called? 100 Last Stand, Last Defense. 100 Stand, Last Defense Academy? Is that what it's called? I don't even know what the name of the game I'm playing is called. The 100 Line Last Defense Academy. I can't even remember. It's a friggin' good game though. By the creator of Danganronpa. You like Danganronpa? You might like this. Do you not like Danganronpa? It's hard to recommend then. Okay, we're slowly getting my batteries, everything connected. We still need to still need to make bolts and glass. We'll make a new glass using the hot air that we have. Feels like it's mostly working. I feel like I might need another regenerative heat exchanger. Let's see. It makes 1,200. Yeah, I think we built this wrong. Okay. I think that part's fine. It's very loud too. I seem taller tonight. I'm sitting on my foot. I don't know why. Just that I was. Probably fine. That's probably better. Oh, is that not connected? No, it's not connected. Okay. So the idea is that these should be... Okay, we're doing a What the Shirt. Today's a bit of a weird shirt, but we're doing it anyway. Do What the Shirt. So, as you may know, Father's Day was... I'm going to get away from that noisy machine. All machines are noisy. Father's Day was yesterday, so my wife got me a bluey shirt. It says Dad Goals. I'm not quite sure how it works. But I got a bluey shirt. It says Dad Goals. I'm not sure what the goal is. To carry 2 children at once? No. But having happy children, I think, is the goal. And having one happy child is a good goal. So, that was my Father's Day present. It's cute. It's a cute shirt. But, yeah. Today my son was not totally happy. He was having a bit of a rough night, I think. He's unfortunately discovered that... He knows it. He's known it before. But he loves watermelon. And my wife thought, oh, he'll love a bit of watermelon for his afternoon tea. Which he did. He did love that. The problem is he wanted it for dinner. And it was like, no, we've made you an actual dinner. And he's like, but I want it. Oh, okay, so maybe Father's Day... Is Mother's Day the one that's in May? Maybe Mother's Day is the one that doesn't move. I don't know. But, yeah, he loved his watermelon, and he was crazy about it to the point that it was a bit of a problem. A bit might be an understatement. Okay, can I... Mother's Day is in May. Yeah, I think Mother's Day is the one that's consistent. Can we change that to be that? And iron sticks, can we change that to be... No, that. We can't. We just need some automated factories. Okay. We can get some automated factories, that way we don't need to do much on that side of things. That's going to require some gearboxes and some shafts. Alright, time to get a good handle of those shafts, as they say. I wish they wouldn't. But we need to get glassworks as well, so... Oh, you know what? We'll take the car. How's that go with methane? It's still doing pretty well with methane, actually. I'm pretty impressed. It might run into a problem in the future, but considering it was a byproduct we were just throwing away, I'm pretty happy with that. Whoop. Okay, so what do we want? Glassworks. How many glassworks do I want? Glassworks? I sure hope it does. Iron, small plate, air core inductors, okay. Oh, really? Iron plates? What a gosh darn surprise. I've never needed iron plates before. Small parts. Ah, my good friend, small parts. Okay, that's that sorted. Then I would like 2 automated factories, which is going to be my gearbox and shaft. I'm sorry, guys. You come over here expecting a normal stream, and I'm over here going, check out my shaft! I'm sorry. But also, check out my shaft. You did not come here expecting a normal stream. I mean, unfortunately, the normal stream is me saying, check out my shaft. So, and 2 gearboxes. What, the shaft? Exactly. Then we're short like a little bit of steel plate. Interesting. You shirt reveal? Yeah. Ah! I hate those things. I'm going to exterminate everyone. You know what? When it is time for these things to go away, I'm going to shoot them. I am going to build a gun and I am going to shoot them to death. And we will play sad melancholy music while we do it. And I will laugh maniacally the whole time. Really undermining myself. What about the sock? The sock? That's alright. The quote system is designed to be used. You do shirt, but you could also do sock. Oh, what, the sock? That's on a different channel that I show off my feet. And, what the foot? Exactly. Don't give the feet away for free, girl. Exactly. I don't. I don't. Look, I'm not a defeat, so I don't know if I have cute feet. I feel like I don't, but I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't. What, the toe? Oh, don't even get me started on my toes. Ugh. Okay. What we want here is bars, sticks, and then we want... This mod does look hard. It's not hard, it's just fiddly. Bolts. Probably the better way to look at it. It's not hard, it's just fiddly. It's the title of my sex tape. It's a classic joke there. The old sex tape joke. And then that's going to output... Sorry. 13... Okay. 8. Sorry, how many transport belts do you make? You're making... Okay. I think we can assume that that will have to be enough. In fact, that's probably way too much. Let's just do this for now. And we'll see how it goes from there. Okay. Just put those in there, please. Then we go like this. We go whoop. And then we go... Oh, wait. Yeah, we have to do it like that. Whoop. And then... we go whoop. Okay. Now we just need glass, which we can put up here. Oh! We could coke it up. We could use that coke gas to power the glass furnace. Coke it up. Coke it up. Coke it up. Sorry, I get really excited about coking it up sometimes. I wish the cooler coke gas was clear that it was a different temperature, like a different icon. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh yeah, I ran into an interesting issue with Lil K the other day. So he's at the age that he likes to repeat people. And I didn't say a bad word, but I almost did. I went, oh shoot. And he just sits in his, because I dropped something, and he's sitting in his, like, his booster seat, and he's looking at me and goes, oh shoot. And I'm like, well, I'm glad I didn't say the actual word I was going to say. Because, you know. It's false as inputs greater than quality 28k. Is that how numbers work? Yeah, actually, that was perfect. Suck blib, thank you. I'm gonna increase the quality to 1. Okay, then we get the hot air, which anyone following the stream knows I am full of.
What's better than winning the Paralympics wheelchair race? Walking.
Jesus Christ. I mean, depends. I suppose that's probably true. That joke is dark. I mean, I suppose you can sit in a wheelchair without... No, because Paralympics means you probably wouldn't be in a wheelchair. That's dark, man. That's dark. I hope you're proud of yourself. I mean, it's not the darkest joke, but... You finished a bunch of Pi mods? The way you finish Pi and you're over here saying how hard Pi is? Come on, man, you know it's not that hard then. And at that point, we should be making effective glass. The simple thing you can't make simply, hot air. I suppose that's true. Okay. For some reason, Salk's joke just reminds me of another bad taste joke. We're going to go with it. So, no, I'm not going to go with it, actually. Do I? No. No, this is where Seif learns to not. It's not that bad taste joke, but we're not going to do it anyway. Also, the premise is stupid. That's the real reason I hate the joke. Building more batteries. Bro, we're building batteries for the, like, proper batteries. As opposed to the shitty copper nickel or copper zinc ones we have. These are real batteries, baby. And that should be them done. That took us how many months? Probably not months. It did take us a while though. Alright. My first batteries are gonna go into making decider combinators. Oh, we get around to it. If we feel like it. Real question is whether we feel like it or not. But we can start also using CyberSyn connectors, which might be a bit more interesting. Where are the output? Currently nowhere. Currently into my pockets. That's okay. We need a bit more copper. We don't have a copper train, do we? No. Was it time to make a proper iron mine? Like an iron refinery? I think it might be. I'd like to get some lights over here though. I feel like some lights might be nice. Oh, that's right. Those lights are brown. They're brown lights. Because they're poopy. Poopy lights. Now, let's see if I can remember. Oh, wait. I can't even do CyberSyn until I can do a constant combinator. I need copper. Really what it comes down to. Lamp train should only be one. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna need to re-watch the tutorial on CyberSyn that I was watching. It wasn't a very good tutorial. The guy was doing his best, but it did teach me something, so I'm not gonna post the most hurtful video most hurtful comment I ever got to them. Because, you know, it was alright. It was a little bit messy. This has never been outputting ash properly, has it? Am I going to use Cybersyn? I plan to. At least a little bit. Like, for instance, lamps, I feel like I don't need a dedicated train to it. I feel like battery's probably the same. And then again, why? Like, I could just... It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You know? You know, some rock. Usually I'd say no. But I'll take you up on that one. What have we got? What have you got for me? Usually I'd say no, but today I'm feeling anxious. Alright, that's a forest. Ah! Those. Oh, I'm gonna look forward to killing one of those. Perhaps we can't deal with non-standard train lengths. I think that's okay. I was planning to... Anything on Cybersyn I was planning to use on one. Anything that uses Cybersyn I was planning to only use like one wagon for it. So that's probably okay. Okay. The general idea is 4 is metals, 2 is... 4 is things that are obviously needed a lot of. 2, not so much, and anything that goes 1 probably can be a Cybersyn. And you know what they say, if it feels good, it doesn't have to be a Cybersyn. The 7 deadly Cybersins. Anyway, moving on. Rapidly as we can.
Quality? Why not?
Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, that was kind of funny. The 7 deadly Cybersins? I appreciate that. Cappy Harper, thank you so much for the increase of quality. Right, I think I understand what you mean. So what you're saying is, you make it get what you get. I think my wife was just in the room and she stuck out again. Are you saying that these are a different size? Is that what is being suggested? Compact design. I can't. I tried that already. I can't ghost it on the trains. Oh, you can ghost it on the reset screen? There you go. I cannot. I cannot. You can queue and escape. Oh. Okay, I see. It's adorable, but it's small. I understand. So then this one. That's regular sized, got it. And then using that logic of how things work, this one. Compact again? Compact. But also cute as hell. Okay. It's a good thing to know. Okay, we're gonna become a cat again. Hello, I'm a cat. Meow. I'm legitimately thinking about actually making it so that reward automatically switches it, but I'm worried that one day it's gonna switch me from being like to person. I'm gonna have like my finger all the way jammed up my nose. And I'm like, I don't want that. Where's my meow? Happy Harper redeemed meow. Where's... There it is, thank you. Delayed meow. That's so much pressure. That was delayed meow. What the hell? I was thinking I had to give the meow there, but no. Sorted itself out eventually. What, the cat? Yeah. Let me put this here, right? Provides only. Oh, it has an allow list. Okay. Let's see if I can just do it with remembering what I read in the tutorial. Oh, watch the tutorial. Yes, this is going to go well. Pointing out in advance because the 100 hours you spend to switch all your 1400 stations are a royal pain. Yeah, I'm not planning to do it with most of my things. It's only the things that don't get used a lot, and if they become used more, then they get removed from the cybersyn. But thank you so much for the advice. I do appreciate it. And I appreciate you asking first. That's even a bigger deal. I know how people are. They get like very excited about not wanting someone to repeat their mistake. But if you'd said like, you know, I'm just not going to say anything because you're going to find out in about 5 minutes anyway, or 10 minutes or whatever, and it's going to be a quick fix. Absolutely let me, okay, so that's a station. Now, Cybersyn, they have the same name, right? Or does it not matter? Stack threshold does nothing on a provider. Okay. Do they need to have the same name? Or they just need to have the same network? Same network, I think. That's a good idea, actually. Okay. That's a really good idea, Tara. I like that. And then we need to have a constant combinator, of which we have no battery. Wow. Yeah, we have batteries. Which gives it the... That goes into there, and I think that goes into there. We have a constant combinator that says how much it needs to find before it has a... It's cool with stuff. So, if for instance it says negative 1,000, how much... Hang on, what is these stack? 100. Is that correct? I think that's correct. No need to connect it to the train station or provider unless you have mixed providers. Okay, so I don't need to do that. Do I need to have a refuel? Oh, wait, hang on. I feel like I shouldn't have done that. Undo that. Put the batteries back in there. I need to have a depot, I think. Good place for a depot. So this is my holding stations for regular trains. You know what? I'm going to not worry about that right now. I'm going to start working on my iron because I can then watch the... I've got 40 minutes left of the stream. I'd rather actually get shit done and do this on my own time. So that way, when I come back to the stream on later, whatever next day I stream, more news on that at the moment. You don't need to use the battery signal on constant. You want to use it signal in the warehouse, tells you how much you got available. Oh. Oh, it's the request side that tells me how much I want. Okay. Yeah, well, so we'll worry about that next time. And so I probably not streaming on Thursday. I'll be streaming on like Wednesday or Friday. I haven't decided yet. It really depends what life looks like. On a request, you want both. That makes sense. Okay, so I want... Is this actually possible? So far, it looks possible. $2,000 per minute, that's not impossible, actually. 220 borax is a bit, but whatevs. The oxygen could be a problem. But, I mean, we can make oxygen doing crime.
Quality.
Sure, it takes a lot of power, and we can not do that. Well, we can do that, but we can also be flippin' smart about it. Because how much oxygen does this make? 16,000 per minute. How much does this want? 14,000 per minute. See, that could be the thing. That could be our ticket. We also need to not do that. So no, we're not going to do it with coal. We're going to coke it up. See, and then when we're coking it up, does that actually work out perfectly? Kinda, yeah. How likely am I to finish this before the UPS fries my CPU? I don't know. I honestly can't answer that. You know what? No one can see me. I'm taking my shirt off. I'm warm. I'm not actually taking my shirt off, just to be clear. I'm just taking my jumper off. I am still warm. That is actually a true statement. I told you I wasn't actually taking my shirt off. I mean, look, if you want to see, just message me private. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, well hang on. We've got all this coke oven gas. We can just use that for power. Like 4,800. Like, if we go calculator, 4,800 divided by 60. 66. Then we can recover like 80 megawatts of the power of this. It's still a lot of power, but we can recover 80 megawatts from the electrolyzers. Not a big deal. Again, admittedly, we could just steal the oxygen from my methane, but I feel like I want that later. Not even that far, actually, is it? It's not that far. Run a little cheeky pipe across here. If we build it here even, where there's like a lot of big open space, maybe that's what we do. We'll prepare it for the electrolyzers, but we'll try not to use them if we can help it. That's probably a good way of doing it. We do need quite a lot of raw coal. Specifically, oh, hang on. Why? I'm confused. Why does when I change the matrix does it change from ash to oak? Why does the ash turn into coke? Why does the ash turn into coke when I go into matrix? What am I stupid? What's going on there? What's going on there? I don't know. I don't get the reference, but I'm scared. And the only way to resolve my fear is to crash into some trees. Oops, that was a pipe. The matrix shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so what do we already have? That's probably the better question. The mines aren't a problem, we can always mine more. We have 10 jaw crushers currently. How many jaw crushers do we need? 14. So we need 4 more jaw crushers. Okay, that's easy enough. I'm gonna leave that car there in just the most annoying place. Or jaw crushers, that's all I need. That was 3. Woo! Okay. You know what, well actually, it's not even that much sand casting. It's not that much sand casting. That's the thing I'm not understanding. Like, how is that so little sand casting? The borax, sure, gonna be a pain, but what ifs. So we're just gonna tick these off as we're done with them. Let's go to 16 oxygen furnaces. That one's gonna be a pain. There's 4 of them. Yeah, they're not as big a pain as I thought. Boilers, they need stone, if I remember rightly. And more iron plates. This is, I thought, was actually going to be the difficult one. The electrolyzers will probably be the difficult one at this point. How many have I built? That's 8. How many do I need? 16. Okay. So we need 8 more. No. Yeah. Now we need 6 more. Now we need 3 more. Now we need 1 more, of course. There's always one last one. Why does it always have to be a kid? What are we looking for the gas furnace? 1 refined concrete. Are you riding me hard? What the hell? Yeah, we could actually start building bots now, I think. Maybe bots is the next thing we do. Uh, 6, 16, 20. That's enough. High pressure furnaces, 8 of those, huh? Hi! Okay. Done, done, done. Regenerative heat exchanger. Yeah, I mean, we need them. But of course, we're also going to make the bricks warm, so we need a couple of those. Whoa, wait. Oh. Right, that makes sense based on what we saw before. Boilers. Oh. Types and small parts, okay. This little mall has done me very well, actually. Just for, like, things to grab. Done very well for us. I was very conscious of not letting it become like the time that I played Nullius. I don't think I did let that happen. Because the Nullius base got out of control. And I don't want that to happen again, because that was too much. So that's those done. Casting unit, 2 of those. You'll notice that I'm avoiding the electrolyzers quite intentionally. There's a reason for that, because I don't want to think about it. How many of those do I need? 2? 2. That doesn't sound like it's going to be right, but whatevs. Okay. We have 403 batteries. I'm very proud of my little battery factory. It's quite out of zinc. Zinc might be something we need to work on soon as well, but that's okay. Let's get rid of some of this ash. I think I had a machine getting rid of ash up here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Put them there. It'll sort itself out. Eventually. Or, you know, maybe it won't. That doesn't look like that connects to anything anymore, so we can get rid of that. The battery factory powered by poop. Yes. Yeah, we're just gonna pop those in there, and it'll sort itself out. I mean, what isn't powered by poop these days? What, you think Facebook got how it was because it wasn't powered by shit? Hell, Facebook's popular because it's powered by shit. Okay. Okay, electrolyzers. This is the one that I don't know if I need. I've already got some. I've got 3 already. I need tar processing things. Just stone furnaces. Hilarious. I've got some crap that I really don't need. Some things will never change, I suppose. Okay. Get some more aluminium. Or aluminum, as Americans call it. That's how many electrolyzers at this point. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I want 24 of them. Jeez. This is a bad idea, but I'm going to follow it through anyway. All parts. And probably stone. Pipes and iron. Okay, my bad. Uh-oh. Okay. Still getting through it all. More steam engines. Yep. Oh, we were using the copper cables. My mistake. I realize you. Put that down there for now. We have 15, 16. Steel. When I get, the bots that can... When I get requester and provider chests, I'm going to spend a good couple of streams just getting that bloody assemblers together. It's going to be the biggest one I've ever had. Going to have a whole bunch of trains available for it, but it's going to be so good. You know, just a second. Okay. Sorry about that. Don't worry, we just need some more steam turbines. Need more air core inductors. Apparently we ran out. Uh, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We need 2 more. All stuffed up. You hear me? I'm like, ugh. Sorry. How life is with a kid. Kid gets sick, then you get sick soon afterwards. All you try to do is make sure you manage the sickness so only one parent is sick at a time. A fever season? That is true too. Not managing the sickness, so as I said, only one parent is sick at a time. If you can do that, you'll be fine. The ultimate trick of parenting. So we have... Yeah, that'll be 24. Nice. That's everything we need to start our new disaster. Woo! I'm sick of these old disasters. Very few people remember ever performing Down with the Sickness at charity events. I mean, that's because people aren't cultured. What can I say? I do not know what to tell you. I'll be honest, I'm not even sure I know what the song is. I know I've heard it, but I could not remember it off the top of my head. Lol what? What do you mean? Why lol what? Well, that's not the music I listen to. Never been the sort of music I listen to. Oops. That was load bearing. I think I'm gonna get some grenades. Gonna clean church hymns for our resident good boy, Seif. I mean, look, I knew them back in the day, but I haven't gone to church in quite some time. It has been many moons since Seif went to mass. Oh no, I sat in the front row. I don't know why, we just always sat in the front row. I don't know why, I didn't pick the spot. Although cracking jokes is something me and Mum did. Dad did not appreciate this. But me and Mum were cracking jokes. How are my dinosaurs doing? Well, it looks like they mined out everything. Well, they haven't mined out everything, but it looks like they don't need to do any work right now. Good job, dinosaurs. Yeah, me and Mum would be cracking jokes, and then we'd get the death glare from Dad, and then we'd just both make a very serious face at each other. I mean, sometimes it was just like, people being like so holier than thou, and you're just like, dude, come on now. Come on. Alright, so here is my plan. The iron comes in from somewhere. For now, I'm going to assume the iron's coming in from somewhere else. Because it won't come from here forever. So we're going to go 2 belts of iron ore coming in. Alright then. We make it. Okay, so we need to actually divide these up. Oh no, do I need more jaw crushers? Kinda. Also, as I've currently designed this... Okay, that's fine. We're not going to finish this right now anyway. Because we have to pull the old one apart. We're not going to do that right now anyway. The idea is to have that going out. Got a tad close. Okay. That's still too close, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Alright. Move it down one. There's no need to actually build anything yet. So the idea is things come in and how much things do you want to see? Build this one just so we can see how much things you want. Inserters wise, you want to see 3 inserters. Wowzers. I see 3 inserters for input coming in. Come on now. Put over the top. And then, how much are leaving? 2. 2 inserters leaving. Okay. And then we want... I originally wanted 14, but that number is incorrect. That is 8. That is 12. That is 16. Okay, that's the jaw crushers done. We do need to worry about what we're going to do with the stone here. But that's going to be called a little trick I like to call dealing with that problem later. Okay. No, that's right. That's not. Cool. So now we have 2 belts of refined iron, approximately. A belt and a half of refined iron. And we need to get 2 things. We need stone out. Which we can go stone up, because up is not as interesting. And we'll figure out how to burn that later. Okay. And we will burn it later. We're gonna have a whole bunch of charcoal. It's gonna be fine. Okay, then we
Did
need.
someone order quality?
Someone did order quality, Kappa specifically. And with that, we're gonna go to Epic. Okay. Now. That's not terrible, but it has flaws. The flaws are few, but important. First main flaw. We have to consider getting coke and... that is a big flaw, actually. Get a bit extra space in there. Get rid of these trees. One thing I think I really appreciate the Factorio 2.0 is adding like equipment sounds. Like when you click on a machine or something. I appreciate the sound like the little tink of a grenade. It's just like, oh, they didn't need to add that. But it's so good. Good that they did. I'm gonna do this for now. Don't worry about it. That represents borax. It really is. Yeah, I was just wondering about that. Would we be better doing it like this? Then, likewise, molten iron comes through here. Then, what you do is you get that, you love that, but you switch it. Badoosh. And now we have 8 of my furnaces. 8's a good number, but you know what 8 isn't? 16, so then you do it again. Trees in the way. Get out of the way, tree. Then you pick up some crap you didn't want. That happens. Don't worry about it. Trees in the way. Get out of the way, tree. You know what 16 isn't? The age legal to drink. $32. Valid. It is not 32. Unrelated, you know what 32 isn't? 64? Pineapple. And most numbers aren't 32. That's actually true. Alright, well that unfortunately might be where we're going to call it for the day. But I can get those high pressure furnaces working. I think we're going to be in a really good place. I don't know what I'm going to do with this coke oven gas though. Just put it into a furnace, I suppose. I mean, there's no reason why I can't just generate power the same way. I think it was my plan, actually. The electrolyzers, I may have built this too far from the water. No, the electrolyzers go up here, that's fine. That's my oxygen, backup oxygen supply. That's sort of done. No, I just want to get this done as well. I'm thinking about it. You're going to need fuel, so you know what, we'll go 2 as well. It was probably a bit too many actually, but whatever. Big rock is in the way, get out of the way, big rock. Our stream again has been ruined by big rock. Haven't yet figured out what I'm going to do about the power or the other thing. The boron or the coke. But we'll figure that out very soon. That's going to be a real quick figuring out. That won't take long. It's coming along. That's the important thing. And then we get the borax again and sand casting, which I suppose we could do sand casting from the water that we're going to have. Ash output. I forgot about ash output. Thank you so much for telling me that now. Shoot. Shoot. It was so compact. It was lovely. It wasn't to be. Belt weaving is a path. Belt weaving would work actually. Belt weaving would work. How much ash is this actually going to spit out though? 960 per minute. So 960 per minute divided by 16 is 60 per minute, so 1 a second. 1 a second is... well... 1 a second when it's 8 machines, that's only 8 per second, and the belts can hold 15 per second. So it's okay. Manageable. Yeah, belt weaving. Well, no, it's not belt weaving, it's just going to be... it's not full belt weaving. Because I'm not a degenerate. But yeah, it is something we're going to have to do. Hang on. Yeah, that's fine. We'll figure it out. It's not the worst. It's just annoying. Alright, well. I love that thing. Yeah. Thank you so much everyone for being here today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you're new here, please do consider following. I'd appreciate it. It'd be the best way for you to come back and witness more of this madness. The crickets are here too. I will next be streaming on Wednesday or Friday. I don't know what day works best for everyone in my life at the moment, but we will see. So keep an eye on the Discord, and I'll let you know. Or just show up at the same time, and if I'm here, I'm here. That's a way that some people do it. Socials. YouTube.com/SeiferKatt, where I post VODs. And you've also got the Discord link for when you just want to find me. Sometimes I post memes specifically about the stream or who I am as a disaster. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye!